What's up YouTube, jDantastic here, and today I have a little bit of a different video for you guys. This is Final Fantasy VII. This is one of my games that I am currently playing. I am in the middle of Cloud, aka myself, telling the backstory of when we went to Nibelheim. So, you know, telling the backstory about Sephiroth and the reactor in Nibelheim and Tifa and all that kind of stuff. So those of you that know the game know what's going on. But this is not just a gameplay video. This is me talking about the remake of Final Fantasy VII, which can you guys believe it? Like, it's insane. It's absolutely insane that they're remaking my favorite game ever. Like, I never thought it would happen. I never thought that it would be possible for them to remake this game, and they said that they wouldn't. They said they would never remake the game, and now they are. And so the big question that's been coming up that I keep seeing is that, well, should it remain turn-based, or should they update it to the new fighting style like Final Fantasy 15? And I have a very strong opinion about this, and I know that there's a lot of people out there that are going to disagree with me, particularly the younger crowd. But that's fine. You guys you're allowed to disagree with me if you want to. I mean, that's not, you are entitled to your opinion. But people are basically, you know, trying to say that it shouldn't be turn-based anymore because turn-based is dead. Now, for the most part, I will sort of agree. But I don't think turn-based is dead. I think there's still some people around who want to play turn-based style video games, myself in particular. I mean, I like to play turn-based games. I mean, Pokemon games are still turn-based, and even though they're being updated, you know, it's still turn-based Pokemon. So, you know, there are turn-based games out there that work really well, and there's these experimental turn-based games like Xenoblade, where it's, you know, you can move around, and Final Fantasy for that matter, where you can move around, but then you gotta wait a certain amount of time before you can attack. And that's fine. I'm not knocking that playstyle, and I'm not knocking Final Fantasy 15. I'm absolutely going to play Final Fantasy 15. You know, there's no doubt in my mind that I will be playing Final Fantasy 15, and I'm sure that I will enjoy it. However, this remake of Final Fantasy 7, I think, has to be turn-based. I just think that it has to be. It has to be turn-based fighting style, and it has to have the materia system the same that it was when the game first came out. Because if they don't, let me be alone. Fine, Sephiroth, I'll leave you alone. Because if it's not, then it's just not the same game, and it's not a remake. It's not a remake if they redo the fighting style and everything, and it just won't feel the same to me. I mean, updated graphics and everything, that is fantastic. I have wanted this game for so long. I've just wanted to play it on my PS4, you know, and apparently it's coming to mobile now, which is, I mean, I care a little bit less about that, but that's still pretty cool. But I think that they need to maintain its charm, I guess, you know. And someone was tweeting back and forth with me and saying that, you know, that it shouldn't be turn-based, it should be like Final Fantasy 15. And my point was that that they're making Final Fantasy 15. There is a Final Fantasy 15, so we don't have to, you know, we don't have to make Final Fantasy 7 that style. We don't have to force Final Fantasy 7 to be something that it wasn't so many years ago, especially since it was great so many years ago, and it can still be great now. I still think it's great, but the people who don't enjoy turn-based anymore can play the Final Fantasy games, i.e. Final Fantasy 15, and still enjoy them. This remake, I think, is for people like me who have that nostalgia factor, who really love this game so much, and just really cherish what it means, and you know, how it was put together and what it meant for gaming and all that type of stuff. So I think that, in my honest opinion, it needs to be turn-based, and everything needs to stay the same, especially with the materia system, because the game kind of hinges on materia, how you equip it to your characters, and then it goes into the story. You know, there's certain materia that affects the storyline. I don't want to get into it because for those of you that haven't played it, I don't want to spoil anything for you. But I think that I think that it needs to stay the same, and I want it to stay the same. Now, if they do change it, I will be pretty disappointed. But I'll still give it a shot. I'll still try it just to see if it is different. But the fact is that we don't know. We don't know anything about the game yet, other than the trailer that we saw released at E3 just a couple of days ago. And I mean, I'm just so like beyond myself excited. This is something that I never thought in a million years I would ever see a remake of Final Fantasy VII. So I can't wait. Let me know your thoughts on it. Let me know what you think. Do you think that it should remain turn-based, or if they should update it to the more modern style Final Fantasy 15? I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do, but my hope is that they keep it the same and it remains the same game that it was all those years ago, because it was an awesome game. So let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. If it's your first time stopping by my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Stick around with us, have some fun, and as always, I will talk to you in the next video. Later.